If your rear window is not staying up, it's most likely because these shocks here are bad. There's one on that side, and then there's another one over here on this side. It's a super simple repair. It took me about 5 minutes to do. You're just going to replace both of these. These are my old shocks right here. As you can see, this one is the one that was the problem. It has no spring whatsoever left to it. The whole process was super simple. All you really need is a small screwdriver and a pair of scissors. The new shocks come wrapped up in these, and the only thing you use the scissors for is to cut this. When the shocks are on the vehicle, the cylinder part's going to be at the top, and then the rod part is going to be at the bottom. They have these little clips on them. There's 4. There's 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom. One of mine went flying when I pried it off, so be careful of that. And then the way it works is when these are on the vehicle, this little metal clip at the end, you're just going to stick your screwdriver tip in there and pry it off. These are already off, but you just pry it like this, and then that's the part that's going to go flying if you're not careful. And to put your new shock on, see I have the rod at the bottom and the cylinder at the top. That's the way you're going to want to install it. There's a little hole like this on each end, and it literally just pops on. And this way it's going to go this way. There's a little ball on here, and it literally just pops on. No tools or anything required for this part. And then the same thing on the bottom. This little opening right here just pops onto the ball, and that's all there is to it. And you just do the same thing on both sides. And that's it. Then you're done. I'm not sure if they're all this easy to install, but these were super simple. If you want, I'll leave the link in the description below if you want to grab the same ones that I got here to install on your own Jeep.